Hello everybody, this is DeanoGTO, and this is going to be a very quick video in relation to the 6th year anniversary, which is currently ongoing. The reason why there was no video on this on Saturday, which is what I would normally do, is because I was nowhere near my computer on that day, which meant I didn't have a chance to really take full advantage of these offers. But thankfully, I have enough guard slots to do my lifetime essentially in this game, so I don't really need to worry about the guard slot. I logged in, which meant I got the emblem. And well, yeah, I guess it's kind of cool to have, but yeah. Some of the main things that happened with this anniversary is the Lorraine 40T, which is a pretty cool French tier 8 premium, has been released. Although the one issue I have with this is the French tree has 3 tier 8 premiums. There are 3 tier 8 medium premium tanks. I think they have like 8 medium tanks total. I mean, seriously? God damn it, Wargaming. Yeah. They don't even have a tier 8 medium standard. Yet they have 3 tier 8 premiums. I mean, come on. What the fuck? So yeah. And they also have some offers on tanks that have been in the game for years and years and years and years and years. I don't know. I haven't really taken a look at these offers. All I know is that typically these kind of, I think there's some kind of bundle in with these vehicles. I don't know if there's any kind of discount. If they're bundled, then I'd say they're probably not worth it unless it's like something like would be like gold, or unless it's like you're getting extra shit, but it's costing you pretty much the same as it would normally cost. But if you think about it, it's impossible for it to really cost as much as it would normally cost because it would be 15. It's 15% off right now, and there's another thing I'll get to in a minute. So, yeah, this is just telling you like the general things that are happening. And for some reason, it would actually let me log into the World of Tanks website. It just says processing constantly, and I left it running for like 5 or 10 minutes. And it didn't load anything, so that was annoying. But yeah, the Live magnificent beast that is just the tank I tend to like end the game on when I close it. So yeah. Okay, so let's just look at tier 8 premiums like the Live. Yep, 15% off. So if you want a tier 8 premium, now is the time to get one. But there's one thing I will say about that there, just before you go out and get one. First of all, I would recommend you get maximum 2 tier 8 premiums. And get them for nations that you are currently dealing with. Like, if you're grinding the French line and you like the French playstyle, get a French medium or get a French premium. If you're grinding the German line and you like the playstyle of the sniper style tanks like the Indian Panzer, get a Panther 88 or a Mutz, or well, actually the Mutz not on sale. Forget that one. Or if you like the kind of E50M playstyle, the Panther M10 is kind of similar to the E50M kind of playstyle since they updated HD model on it, and now it's basically layered with spaced armor. So yeah, the thing's pretty good in terms of spaced armor these days. Super Pershing, probably the tier 8 premium I would recommend for players who aren't exactly confident with high mobility vehicles. This thing here is pretty good. It's got really solid frontal armor. Just that you need to be aware of what you're getting with this thing though. It is only 6,120 gold right now, which is I think actually cheaper. Actually, wait, how much does the Panther M10 cost? I think it's like 5,500 and he's 6,000, something like that. I can't remember. What is it? It's German. Let's see. Well, if you add 30% to that, it's roughly about 5,000. Oh, it's 5,750. Okay, so the Super Pershing is actually almost as cheap. Oh well, not cheap. Panther M10 is actually kind of expensive for a tier 7 premium. But the Super Pershing is nearly the same cost as a Panther M10 is normally. So yeah, that one I think is a pretty good bet if you're grinding the medium line on the Americans. If you're grinding the medium line on the Americans, this thing might be a good thing to get. But you need to be aware that it's slow. It has just layers of spaced armor on the front. The gun's okay. It got buffed in penetration. But you need to know that the rate of fire isn't the greatest. The rate of fire is good, but it's not the greatest. So it's kind of well-rounded, just slow, but it's well-rounded, but it sacrifices mobility for armor, which, depending on your playstyle, is either a good thing or a bad thing. And the turret, the weakness on the top is kind of annoying, but You don't really need to worry about that too much, I would say. So yeah, premium tanks are on sale. General tier 8 to tier 10 vehicles are on sale. So that's pretty cool. I also think, if I remember right, where's the RE251? Hang on. Light tanks tier 8. I think equipment's on sale. It is, yes. Immediately buying equipment for this. Immediately. Yeah. If you get a chance to buy equipment 50% off, you do it. That's not even a question. You always buy equipment if it's 50% off. It's not even a question. Let's see. How many of these do I have? I have one in the depot. Is there? Oh yeah, I can go into the depot. I think and buy pieces of equipment without really having to worry about it. Let's see. Where's equipment? There it is there. So if I go to this is depot. Oh no, store. I need store. I need. Let's see. So I need. Let's see. Come on, just all vehicles. Let's see. I want to get some more. I'll probably buy a couple more vertical stabilizers. Coated optics, though, is what I need right now. I want to get an extra set of coated optics, considering tier 10 light tanks are on the horizon. So, if you didn't know how to do this, you just go into Armory, then Store. Store allows you to buy any equipment that's available in the game. I didn't know about this, I'm ashamed to admit, for about 4 years. I actually had no idea this even existed. So, yeah, take advantage of this. It's a really useful tool. You can just go in and you can just buy a shit ton of equipment, even if you don't have the vehicles in your garage right now. So, I'm going to actually buy an extra an extra vertical stabilizer. I already have some optics, so let's see. I'll get one more rammer as well. Where's the medium rammer? There it is. One more of those two. Oh, that was god damn it, that was artillery rammer. Okay, I can sell it and get the money back whenever the event's over. That was the wrong one. Whoops. That's something you should probably do. You should try and make sure you buy the right ones. Don't be an idiot like me and just buy the wrong one. Let's see. So, yeah. So I basically bought enough equipment to kit out the next whichever tier 10 light tank I decide to get whenever they come out. So yeah, that's this thing here kitted out. I'm just going to chuck the crude optics onto it. Where are they at? There they are. So yeah, take advantage of that if you possibly can. If you have credits, trust me, it is. If you have credits and you have gold, it is worth. It is definitely worth buying equipment so you can demount it and use it on all other vehicles and stuff like that there. And honestly, equipment is like the best thing you can buy on sale. Like it is honestly the best thing you can buy because it makes such a gigantic difference. Like coming from somebody who played the entire way through the KV4 with no equipment, and I played the first time I played the Tiger 2, I played through that entire tank. Or well, I played through I think 80% of the ground on that tank with no equipment at all. Yeah, that was not fun. Especially when you're coming up against IS3s, which back in the day were even, well, no, they're probably just a wee bit less powerful than they are now. But bear in mind, a lot of the other tanks were weaker than they are now, so they were probably more powerful, in comparison to the other vehicles at the tier. Yeah, going against fully equipped IS3s with brothers in arms on the cruise, in a Tiger 2 with no equipment or KV4 with no equipment was not a fun experience. That was probably one of the most infuriating experiences I've ever had in my life. That was just like, the rage was real. The rage was real. So yeah, take advantage of these offers if you possibly can. You can save yourself a lot of credits. Actually, no, consumables are not on sale. That's disappointing. Now I bought some more automatic fire extinguishers. I'm running kind of low on them, disappointingly. I should probably take them off some of the vehicles I don't really use that often. And yeah, I have 44 vehicles with automatic fire extinguishers. Jeez. Yeah. Just try and take advantage of these offers while you can. If you want to hear a premium, I would recommend a medium tank personally, because back in the day when I bought most of my premiums, they were the only options that were available. They're like tier 8 premium medium tanks have only really become a thing recently. The heavies, for a long time, you either had a heavy or you had nothing. That was just the theme for a long time. I think they kind of got cold feet after they released the Type 59 for the first time, and holy shit, I just realized the Waffentrager Panzer IV is cheap. Fuck! God damn it! Ah shit! I meant to buy. I should have bought that. I just wasted. Oh well, I haven't wasted a million credits. I've saved myself a bunch of money, but shit! I could have bought the Waffentrager Panzer IV and started that thing's grind. Shit! I wanted to do that there too. I forgot about it. God damn it! Um, yeah, pay attention to what grinds you're doing. Essentially, I might have to sell the 50B in order to get it. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, I bought the 50B. The 50B is pretty cool. It is a really cool vehicle. If somebody auto aims at your front plate, they can do fuck all against it. This upper front plate on this thing, one of the strongest tier for tier in the game. It's just a shame that the turret is like tinfoil. It's just kind of there. It has no armor whatsoever. If you bounce something off the turret, it probably hit like this area here. And I even think this area here is a hitbox, but it's probably you hit like an extreme angle like here somewhere, and that ricocheted off. But yeah, this thing's front plate. This area here is pretty much invulnerable. The lower plate's still kind of crap, and the turret is pretty much shit. And it also has no side armor at all. Like 30 side armor, not even like tier rates can pen that there if you over angle just a tiny bit. So yeah. You have to be cautious when you play this thing, but it's pretty damn amazing the amount of damage you can kick out in this thing. But really, I'm really gonna have to sell tier 10s of some sort in order to buy the Waffentrager. I need to buy the Waffentrager. Fuck! I can't believe I fucked that up. Right. Okay. So I'm gonna end this video here. I think I've gone over most of the things. Actually, just thinking about the missions should probably tell me what are actually available right now. Oh wait, that's telling me. Oh yeah, that's telling me like the things are available. Okay, so camo is 50% off, so you want camo, you should do that. Inscriptions 50% off, emblems 50% off, and certain vehicle types are cheaper to buy. Premium vehicles and standard vehicles. I believe it's tier 7 and tier 8 premium vehicles are cheaper. And I believe what is this just telling me the vehicles? Okay, right. Let's see, I'm purchasing equipment for credits up to 50%. Right, okay, so yeah, you should try and take advantage of these sorts of deals while you can. Personally, I don't really have the need for any more premiums. I don't really care about getting any more of them. But if you don't have one and you've been thinking about getting one, do a wee bit of research. Pick which one you think is right for you. Which one will play to your playstyle. Don't just rush out and buy one because you think you might like it, or else you could end up with what was the Louvet. Actually, god damn it, I took away the Louvet. Hang on, that'll be a wee minute. Let's see. Or you could end up with what this thing was for about 5 years. This thing was a giant piece of shit for 5 years, and now it only recently has it become a beast. So yeah, Louvet is a bit of a beast, but and yeah, I never thought it would actually be praising the Louvet, but the Louvet is honestly one of my favorite tanks to play right now. I've actually played it more than the KV5 right now, which is saying something. So yeah, one issue with it I have is the shell price. The shell price is fucking ridiculous. I mean, 1,000 credits for 320 damage. That feels fucking horrific. And honestly, you lose most of your credits in the game. Most of the credits you make just replenishing your ammo costs. So yeah. That's another thing you should look at when you're buying a tier 8 premium. Look at the ammo costs. Like I know people recommend like 88 millimeters and stuff. People do not recommend the FE4202 for a good reason. That thing's shot cost is like 650 a shot, and it costs and it does 230 damage a shot. So yeah, if you want something that will make a lot of credits, providing you're able to penetrate a lot of shots, the Panther 88 might be the way to go, because this thing here, it uses the 88 L71, which has like 240 damage and 240 shell cost. So yeah, you're likely to be able to make a lot of money in this thing. So yeah, that's about all the recommendations I can give, that I can think of. I don't think I've left anything out, so yeah, now is a good time to try and buy some stuff. I'm sorry I wasn't able to get this video out earlier. I actually have a video planned for Sunday, but then Wargaming totally changed the light tanks, the tier 10 light tanks on the test server. I believe they nerfed them significantly because they were quote unquote too powerful for the test server. Um, they want them to be a bit more limited in what they're capable of doing, which I think is sad to do. I was really sad when I heard about the nerfs that are coming for them. Like if you look, like I think I need to watch my video back again, but I believe the T100 had like a 410-meter view range. Now that's down to 390, and all of them got nerfs of some sort. So it really sucks that they changed them so significantly. I was really looking forward to them in what they were on the test server originally. So right now, a lot of people are reckoning they basically killed the tier 10 light tanks for most people, and they're not really going to be that much fun. Sheridan will still be fine. Sheridan's still going to be fun because 152mm gun, but all the others are going to kind of suffer a lot. I might still release my original video on talking about the tier 10 light tanks. I need to play them a bit in order to get some experience in them, in order to give like some kind of opinion on them. I played about 5-6 games in each of them, and yeah, I had formulated pretty strong opinions on them. I just thought that the German was the weakest, and I thought the WZ-132, the T100, and the Sheridan were all equally pretty damn good. And the 13105 probably had the highest potential, but now that they've like nerfed the ammo capacities and stuff on them as well, yeah, they basically neutered the tier 10 light tanks. The ammo capacities have been ripped to pieces. They have such a small amount of ammo now in comparison to what they had before. It's so goddamn sad how much they've nerfed them. Although I could be talking on my ass, they may not have actually implemented those changes yet. I just believe that I looked at the view range in the T100, and that was my gauge for whether or not they'd change them or not. I know the test server got an update a wee while ago, and I think that's what happened in that wee update. So yeah, I think I've rambled on for a wee bit too long. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.